So before this video starts, I do want to say, I know this is most likely going to be bad quality because I'm filming on my phone. Also, if you're wondering what this blob is, it's Toby. Hello. So, he's just going to be here because he's in a very lazy, let's be honest, he's always in a lazy mood. But, one sec. Okay, so if I'm scratching his head, this is his head if you can't tell, yeah. So I've decided I want to do a little mini series on this channel called Crappiest People Ever. I'm not really sure if I'm going to call that that, but maybe, I don't know. This is what I'm thinking today anyway. I know a lot of crappy people, I know at least 3. So I can do at least 3 episodes. Also, I'm drawing on my hand a lot. As you can see, some of it is fading. But this is not. I like this. Anyway, I don't want to tell a long story today. This is kind of a short one. But this is about a girl who I used to know, kind of. So, this girl went to my drama club. I'm not going to say what it's called, but she went to my drama club, and one of the people from my school who I'm not that close to, but I used to be close to, like I had a lot of friends in primary school, but they all ditched me, but I'm used to it. It's not like she's a horrible person, but the girl from my school goes to my drama. And this girl I'm going to talk about, let's call her Mary. Let's call her Mary. How do I describe this girl? This girl, how I would describe her, is one of the girls who thinks she's cool but she's not. She's one of the girls who would wear slutty things. Like, she would wear like really short crop tops. She would wear fishnetting things. Like, there's a difference between if I wore them in these trousers, it's fine, she didn't see it there. Cool. But if she's just wearing short shorts, where I can see her bum, and no, sorry. But she is a very, so many words I want to use to describe her, but I want to try and be as PG friendly as I can because my cousins are watching. Most likely, hi cousins, hi, how are you? That's nice. But she was just not a very nice girl. And she didn't try to be nice to me at all. What happens at our drama group is, if you're put in a group at the start of the session, you're basically with that group for the rest of the session. The session goes on for like 2.5 hours. So I was put in a group with her. I was not happy about this because I didn't like her attitude. I don't like those kind of people who think they're popular but they're not, or who think that everyone loves them but they're not. And she was definitely one of those people. She was one of those people who's trying to get a laugh and failed. I mean, I'm one of those people, but I actually get pity laughs, so she got no laughs, so we love that for me. Come here. Sit. Sit. No, at least sit here, because then you're in frame. So, yeah. So we were doing like an improv thing. If you don't know, I'm not that good at improv. I'm better. We're doing an improv thing. If you don't know me, I'm very bad at improv. I'm better with like scripted things, so I can like learn them and like see different ways of like saying it. If that makes sense. I don't know if it does, but I like scripted things more because then I can like understand the character more. Because if it's improv, I'm usually the same character over and again. An awkward weirdo, which I am in real life. So I would be like trying to get ideas out, and every time I said, oh, maybe we can do this, oh, maybe we can do this would be great, and she's like, don't think that's a very good idea, that's horrible, ew, no, horrible. She'd basically say the same thing at the beginning, like, we're not doing that, and she'd just go and just like look away and talk to the people and say, oh, this is a good idea, and I'm like, thanks. So that made me feel great. I cried that afternoon. Yeah, because she was horrible to me. In PG-friendly terms. She's just that kind of person. And see, I'm contemplating telling the story, but I feel like it's fine because she literally said it to all of the drama group. Now, I'm not friends with her. I'm not close to her. I absolutely hate her. I have no interest in being her friend whatsoever. So I feel like if she's able to share it with me, obviously it's not my place or thing to share, but at the same time you're very open about it. Like, I'm open that I have high eyebrows. Like, if someone comes up to me and makes fun of my eyebrows, I will make eyebrow jokes as well. Like, I am free to do that. I will make fun of my eyebrows. I'll say, this one, it looks different from this one. They always look different every day. That's also why I'm covering up this one, because it looks weird to this one. I like this one better, so that's why I'm doing this a lot, to make sure it's hiding the last half. I wish Toby was more in shot. Oh well. She was going on about her ex a lot. And basically she's not over him. She's 14. Okay. Now, I wasn't really listening, but then she like continued to tell me the story and I was like, wait, what? Her ex is 18. And then she goes on to say they started dating when she was 10. Now, what? I'm gonna say his real name because I actually don't know I have no connection to him. I don't know his Twitter. I don't know his Insta. I don't even know who he is. I've never met him in my life. So I'm just gonna say his real name is Peter. People will call him Pedo Peter. Or Peda. I don't remember what they called him. She came up with a funny nickname or something. It was actually funny. I don't remember what it was though. Basically, like, he's a pedo and his name is Peter, so they incorporate. I don't remember. Then she goes on to say, like, that wasn't embarrassing. Like, she's already crying over her 4-year-old ex in front of like a group of like 6 people, including me. I don't know why she felt like talking about this to everyone, including me. Like, I hate her. Anyway. She proceeds to say that when she was 13, she got pregnant with him, had to get an abortion, and then was banned from ever seeing him again. Why are you telling me this? Why? He also proceeded to say that one time he drove up to her house in his car at 1 a.m, picked her up, yes, a word, picked her up, and drove her to Skegness. Now, I'm not 100% sure how far away Skegness is. I just know it's very far away from where I live. It's a 2-hour trip. That's quite far away. So they got there at 3 a.m. and then decided, because obviously it's like 3 a.m. or 5. Maybe he came at 3. I don't know. He came at an early hour. They drove for 2 hours. Arrived at a time early in the morning still. Let's say 3. And then she was like, I can't be here. My parents are going to wonder where I am. So then he had to drive her all the way back to where we live. Why? 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 She then proceeds to say that she was invited to his prom and he decided to wear a piano tie. Now, I don't know about you, but when I heard that, I thought, wow, that's pretty cool. That sounds like a cool thing. That sounds cool. She goes to say, as I'm thinking those thoughts, it was horrific. Everyone else, 2 people were like, yeah, I agree. And I was like, I think that's pretty cool. And she's like, are you trying to steal my man? A, he's your ex. B, stop being obsessed with an 18-year-old. C, I don't want to date an 18-year-old. D, No. Then she proceeds to bring around a picture of him. And he opens up his Insta. Again, don't know his Insta. Didn't memorize it. I'm not a creep. And then one of the girls say, I know him. And we're all like, she said, yeah, he used to go to my church. She brings the picture around and she's like, yeah, only me and the girl from my school thinks that he's hot. Or fit or peng or whatever she said, I don't remember. The phone comes to me and I look at him and I'm like, well, he's not ugly, but he's not peng. He's like, he's decent. If he was my age, maybe I would have a crush on him. But because he's 18, no, I'm not gonna lie, he was decent, okay? Decent guy. Because he's not hot. He's not peng. He's not all that. And also, if I did say yes, I definitely think I had a crush on him because I thought I had a crush on him because I thought it was cool to wear a piano tie. It's cool! By the end of the day, she ends up telling everyone that she has a crush on this guy. Or that, not a crush on this guy, but about how she got pregnant with him and then had to get an abortion and then got banned from seeing him. But by the end, the girl from my school, what should I call her? Sally. So, what did I call the other girl? I don't remember. I don't remember what I called her. But it was something. Mary! It was Mary. I do know Mary. There's actually a Mary in my drama group. Oh god. I was thinking of a Mary in my past drama group, not my current one. But it's not her. If anyone who's watching this goes to my drama group, it's not Mary. Well, you should know who it is. Anyway. So Mary and Sally come up to me. And they're like talking about how they have so many crushes and they've had so many boyfriends, and they're like, have you ever had a boyfriend? And I'm like, no. And I'm thinking, even if I did or I had or I do have a boyfriend, I wouldn't tell you. I don't care enough in my life to tell you. So then the guy from my school was like, oh, do you have a crush? And I'm like, in my head I thought that they meant currently. And I said, no. And they said, what, you never had a crush? I'm like, no, I've had a crush. I just don't currently have one. And she was like, oh my god, who is it? And I'm like, okay, well, I've had people at the school, but I'm obviously not going to tell her who it was. I actually did think a guy at my school, I still think this guy. I think multiple people at my school are cute, but most of them are, don't use that word. Most of them are not very nice people. So then I'm like, make up an excuse, and like, oh, it was this. So I'm not lying, but I was like, oh, there was this one guy from a drama group he used to, and she just, in the middle of my sentence, goes, oh. And I'm just like, So then Mary proceeds to tell me that she has a crush on a guy in the drama group that we're currently in, who also goes to my school. We'll call him Jake. So close to his real name. And then she even tells him, she's like, right, so you want to know? And he's like, no, what? And she's like, so basically, I got pregnant, I got an abortion, and then my parents forbid me to see him ever again. So yeah, I hope you find it interesting. And I'm just like, he doesn't like you. He literally does not look interested in this conversation at all. So yeah, that's one of the stories about the crappiest people I ever know. Also the weirdest people I ever know. I don't like her. She probably doesn't like me. And somehow if you're watching this, hi. I feel bad about uploading this story because it's very personal and all that. But it's like, you were so open to tell everyone the drama that, like, if I will only tell a story to people at drama, I'd only really tell 2 people who I'm really close to. Not like the entire group, and basically the leaders as well. So you obviously don't mind having the whole world know your story. So, yeah. I hope you enjoyed this video. No, I don't. Yes, I do, because it was an interesting story. That failed. I missed. But I hope you enjoyed. I have a YouTube pillow, and yeah. Bye. What am I doing with my life?